And the Celtics looking dapper getting off the bus earlier. You've got to look your best coming into an opponent's building. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's George. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. And for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards out there with Young. Then there's Porzingis. Then there's Shai. And it's Jovic in at the power forward. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts. And I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Now, here is Young. And it's sent back by Mitchell. On the wing, George. Back to Mitchell. On the wing, George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Edwards. They get it back. Here's Claxton. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And that one's good. Shai.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Shai thrives in that role.
And here's George. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And, you know, the screen wasn't that great, but still he got it done. Excellent concentration on the hard finish.
Here's Jovic. Outside Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
And, Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. And as outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be. Where he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Edwards. 17 points in his last outing. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Chalk up 2 there. 6 points for George.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
To the middle, here's Porzingis. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
It's Claxton high post. He's against Porzingis.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Here's Claxton, and he banks in the layup. Claxton's got his second bucket tonight. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Good defense by Claxton. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Wizards in Washington. To the inside, Mitchell. Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker.
Here's Shai. He's covered by Leonard. The kick out to Young. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
The shot mechanics are really impeccable. Perfect. Porzingis, one of those guys you can't leave by himself.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Good. He hits the jump shot. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kristaps Porzingis.
And maybe it's shocking, and maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here's Carrington. Down low, here's Bagley. Bagley, Simmons pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. The pass to Reddish. Kicks it to Black. Pulls it up. It's hauled in by Watson.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Bucket is good.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
To the paint, here's Black. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To the middle, here's Carrington. Black grabs the board. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. 1:03 left in the first. Reddish finds Brown. Here's Porter. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Simmons. He has yet to score. Inside. The kick out to Porter. Fires for 3. Drills it from outside.
We know he can shoot from deep, but come on now. That's ridiculous range from Porter Jr.
Here's Bailey. There's the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
The rhythm come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And that concludes a back and forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Minnesota on top, up 1. From Target Center, back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Boston. They trail by 1. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
They've got Young. He's out there with Edwards. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Rizachet. And it's Jovic in at the 4 slot, so that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Rizachet. Clock at 6. Fires the three, and another three for Minnesota.
Got to get out on that if you're the defense. This rookie Ricochet can really do damage from the perimeter.
To the inside, Porter in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Edwards. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
A pass to Porzingis, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Claxton, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Passes it to Young. Now Ricochet. He's covered by Leonard. Jovic passes to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Porzingis. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
You know, at 7'3", Porzingis is a tough cover, guys. Even when you play him correctly, he finds a way to hurt you.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Well, let's take a look now at some of the most explosive players in the NBA lately. The highest scoring small forwards of the past month. Paul George on top. And, of course, Ricochet.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
Well, we know the small forward spot is where the bulk of the scoring load rests on most teams. Those players on that list always come through in the scoring department. These guys pack a lot of firepower.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Here's Ricochet. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Oh, that's a great sign for Ricochet, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. A ferocity inside by Leonard.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Minnesota calls timeout. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Young passes to Watson. Hits it from three-point range. Watson's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
George against Edwards. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Over Young. And another basket for Boston.
In a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Mitchell against Young. Over Mitchell. Young's shot is off.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And So it's Watson who will bring it up for Minnesota. Young passes to Watson. And here's Edwards from the arc. And another three for Minnesota.
Challenge with defending Edwards. He's a three-level scorer.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Group in for the Celtics. Simmons checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Brown comes in for Kevin Love. Reddish, he's checked in for George. And it's Anthony Black in for Mitchell. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by Bailey. Timberwolves leading by 3. Harrington, that's good.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. To the middle. Black, no good. Minnesota's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Watson for 3, sinks the triple. Watson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Such a wide open look. 6 points for ABC.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Boston making a switch here. Porter's checked in. The Celtics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
Watson. And he lays it straight in. Watson's got 12.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Porter. Leonard on the wing. Shoots it up. And that one's on target from the wing. Leonard's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. What a second quarter for them. They're up by 6 at the break. A nice lead. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Well, they were lighting it up from 3, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Well, their strategy to pound inside has worked well so far. I wouldn't get away from it if I was drawing up the second half plan. Keep working into the posts, and you got to win that physical battle.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Celtics trail by 6. On the court for the Celtics. Mitchell is out there with Paul George. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. Minnesota shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Here's Edwards. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. So it's the Celtics now. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
5 to shoot. Claxton, no good. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Now the pass to Young. Over in the corner, Edwards. Out to Porzingis. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
The Timberwolves making a change here. Reza Shea checked in. And now let's bring up the numbers and show you the point guards with the highest assist rate over the past month. Second is Trae Young.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
And that's the thing to me. I mean, as exceptional as their assist numbers are, it's their leadership and that ability to direct their offense. That's what makes them stand out.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Reza Shea. And that one, good. And now it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Oh, Leonard in position. Reza Shea with the steal. It's Young on the wing. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves.
Nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Here's Young. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Porzingis has got 12.
Boy, Coach has to love seeing Porzingis scoring like this. I mean, he is totally locked in so far tonight.
Leonard dishes to George. It's stolen by Edwards. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level, undeniable.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Pass to Porzingis. Outside, Edwards. Young outside. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Young's got his second bucket.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Anthony Edwards is a classic 2-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Passes it to Edwards from deep three-point territory. Here's Bagley. And another shot. And finally they hit one. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The drive by Mitchell. The jump hook. Yes, that goes in. Mitchell's got 9.
And bursting through inside, so difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give him a chance for the and one.
The first free throw is good. Diallo, he's checked in for Minnesota. Celtics also with a sub. Brown's checked in.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
We've got 1:23 left in the third. Takes the 13-footer. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Bagley against Simmons. Here's Edwards. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. 16 points for him.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Mitchell finds Porter. Here's Black. Over Diallo. A nice shot by Black.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Oh, the lob for Simmons.
Simmons taking off. Launching himself right through the defense and rendering that D helpless.
Edwards looking it over. Connects on the 17-footer. Edwards got 9 points now in the quarter. And so it's Minnesota finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Porzingis. Reza Shea is out there with Trae Young. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Jovic in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And it's George missing. Minnesota leading by 15. Watson with it. Pass to Jovic. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Watson's got 4 assists now tonight.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Outside, Porzingis. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, you've got to be aware of Porzingis in these situations. I mean, you know he's coming for the three-point revenge there.
There's the pass to Claxton. Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Watson. Puts it up from 15. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 21.
Well, the pick gives Leonard some space, and he wisely calls his own number.
Pass to Jovic. Riza in the corner. Over George. And again, it's Minnesota.
And sometimes it seems Riza prefers to score on tough coverage just to prove he can't be stopped.
Claxton the pass to Portland. And it's Boston with another.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Jovic. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Riza. Second shot opportunity. No good that time. Excellent D there from George.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to George. Shoots over Riza. Again, the Celtics good for two.
Well, that's a smooth-looking jumper by Paul George. I mean, he's one of the more gifted scorers in the league, and there's no place on the floor where he can't hurt you.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Come on, get back for your Timberwolves dancer.
Edwards has come in for Peyton Watson. Kevin Love's checked in for Boston. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort. We'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
Pass to Riza. Porzingis kicks to Edwards. Over George. Edwards and the top two goes.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Back to Love. The pass to George. Kicks it out to Love. Hands it from downtown. Love's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Love's ability to play off the ball is what makes him such a versatile option at the offensive end.
Out left to the wing. Here's Riza. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And it's George missing. Timberwolves leading by 12. And Young kicks to Edwards. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 8 now on the night. Passes to Mitchell. It's rebounded by Jovic. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Young against Mitchell. Here's Jovic. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Timberwolves.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Pass to Carrington. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Edwards passes to Bagley, and that one drops for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Pass to Edwards. Right side Bagley. Simmons with the defensive effort. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
Too obvious, okay, I like your confidence. Tell us what could come is okay, like Kalani's. Ride you like Kalani's, okay, here at the parties. Right here at the parties. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramoni, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get you on back, you don't need no one, help you inspire, But I'ma add to you, I'ma give you some best, I'ma add to you. We're on the avenue and I ain't never seen no one bad as you. Baby, I'm serious too. They can't disrespect you, I gladly. I don't play about mine, I don't care. I'm addicted to you and it's clear. I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Tell us what could come is okay, like Kalani's.